Ô filha. Ô Scooby, meu filho. A gente vai encontrar a chefona de novo, não vai não?
CT, can you call the elevator for us?
Yes, I can.
Mas Zig não gosta de elevador.
Pardon me.
Perfeito. Não tinha aparecido a cara do Theo?
Where's Theo? Who's Theo?
He probably went back to the bus.
You guys have a bus?
Yeah, I thought we told you we have a bus.
Acho que acabou.
Theo. Theo!
Something's not right. Wait, what's
Tem uns caras ali, ó.
I know that smell. Bikes.
Como que eu saio daqui? Pela meiuca? É pela meiuca.
Hey, caretaker, you should stay back.
Pegaram no Noan também.
They have Theo and Gnome.
Where's Sai?
Brothers, sisters, let them go.
They stole our bikes!
Surrender, and
you.
we'll let your friends leave, Eli.
It's fine, Ziggy. This is my fight. I'll just turn myself in and...
Nope. You're one of us now, and we don't leave anyone behind. Let our people go.
Ohana quer dizer família.
Light 'em up, riders!
Eita porra. Ah, é só fechar o caminho só.
Hoax can trick people into seeing things that aren't real. What would happen if we used our new shout to make them believe they're on fire?
Ué, mas eu já usei isso já.
You're dying.
You're dying é um pouquinho too much, né não? Eu achei. Eu queria pegar o cara do escudo. Ah, peguei.
Fire all over.
Ué, não era pra ter pego eles, era?
Hey, where's Sai?
She's not with the other hostages?
No, where's Sai?
No idea. Haven't seen her for ages.
Theo?
I don't know.
Okay, she can take care of herself.
Shoutmans!
Even Shoutman's burn.
You're right. Surprise!
O cara tacou molotov em mim.
They really love fire, don't they?
Primitive culture.
What was that? What was that?
No, I said it's a sign of a primitive culture.
Oh, sorry. I thought...
Ah, sai aí.
Yo, Sai, you good?
Come on.
What were you doing?
I went for a walk.
You're burning.
I went for a walk. And when I came back, everyone was gone.
Ela só pode ficar alguns segundos, alguns minutos no sol, não?
Kangaroo girl? We're in America, not Australia.
Nope, there are not.
Ah, morreu. Cadê a chefona?
You broke my fucking
Olha aí.
heart, Eli. You're going to pay for ghosting me.
Seriously, what is going on here?
So the boss lady also happens to be your ex-girlfriend?
She's not always this angry.
She was real mad the first time we met. I also punched her lights out.
Wait. You've met?
Twice. Patsy rudely interrupted my beauty sleep back in Oregon. We also... Stand still.
Vai, sai.
We
Brilha.
also met Patsy earlier today. She's got a bitchin' ride.
Patsy, I thought you weren't going to attack any more travelers.
You shouldn't be talking about breaking promises.
I have no fucking idea what's going on, but I'm absolutely here for the sloppy job.
We also had a bit of a road rage incident.
And you have terrible aim.
Ai, abraço de urso não.
Couldn't you have mentioned it sooner? Forgot that you were.
Flames everywhere. Coming at you.
Eita porra.
Stop biting on my turf!
Ele vai atirar. Ele atirou na gente, tá?
Months for those tomatoes to grow.
Hey! No firearms, okay? That's not playing fair.
Tell that to my tomatoes.
This has gone on long enough. Patsy, can we just talk this out?
You want to talk? Fine. Let's talk.
Conversa sempre resolve tudo.
I'm sorry for just leaving in the middle of the night.
It was a shitty thing to do. Was any of it real? Or were you just using me to get what you wanted?
Of course it was real, and it was good for a while. But my path lies elsewhere, and so does yours, I think. That doesn't mean I don't care about you.
I just thought I work hard to provide for the pack. Changed everything to have someone looking out for me for a change. But I know it's over.
Não tem coração.
I was just angry you didn't trust me enough to talk to me.
I get it. I should have done things differently. No hard feelings?
No hard feelings. And I respect your new pack. They take no prisoners. Ride safe, boo.
These guys are actually nice. That guy over there asked me about my art.
On the one hand, they did hold us hostage. On the other, they gave us a snack.
Trail mix.
Ué,
Bottled water.
A choice of sparkling and non-sparkling.
God, I almost feel bad for kicking their asses. We should do something for them. How about a free show?
Are you serious?
Actually,
porra.
that sounds like jolly good fun.
Roteiro meia bomba. Achei.
You're cool.
Não dá um show, já
Let's
tá
do
aqui
it.
já.
Hot dog. Let's get our instruments.
You sure about this, Pax?
Lighten up, Theo. It's good for morale.
Basicamente, isso aqui é o poder da amizade.
Let's
É o que eu
put on a good
critiquei
show
em
for these guys.
Doutor Estranho, o Multiverso da Loucura.
Is this what they call the Stockholm Syndrome?
So, which song do we play?
Toca nova?
I haven't been to a concert in years.
I don't think I've ever been to a concert.
Well, this is gonna rock.
You better kill it, Pax. Woo! No, seriously, because people know
Brincadeirinha entre irmãs, parece que ela não está mais tão pra baixo.
I hope they perform better than they did at the Republic border crossing.
Deixa eu tomar no cu, porra.
What?
Guys, gals, non-binary pals, we are the Dustborn.
Chasing Echoes. Vamos para a última que a gente...
Chase the ghosts in the mean machine. We are the ghosts of this machine. Bouncing back.
Ué, qual que eu errei?
Different line. Chasing echoes of an older rhyme. This dance in a ghost town state. There are ghosts out walking late. Words for the demon inside of
As notas ficam muito perto.
shadows of a darker view. Where a ghost living time, tracking
Para! Eu acho que eu tenho que apertar a nota junta. Nenhuma outra música tem isso. É estranho. Ué? Tá. Uma bosta essa música. Errei muita nota. Aqui parece que tem as notas que o A e o S, eu acho. Parecia que era junto, acampamento do Signal Hill, a 16 km de Wells, Nevada. Quarta-feira, 16 de outubro de 2030, às 19h35.
And so it was that I found myself walking barefoot along the Mother Road through the Promised Lands. I hadn't eaten in a week. I was dehydrated and close to death's door when a vast and terrifying figure appeared before me. This was Bituman.
Oxe, ele usou as vocals? Ah, sai correndo.
Shit, dude! Nice.
Ay, Dios mío.
The black top melted beneath his feet. He towered over me, blocking out the stars. His breath stank of tarmac and engine oil. I thought I was dead. But his noxious breath nourished me. His molten gaze eased all my pains, and when he spoke, in a voice of thunder and fire, I fell into a dreamless sleep. When I woke up, I was with the Horde Riders. They called me a prophet, they fed and clothed me, and gave me shelter. From them, I learned the mysterious ways of the 100 routes, and by, I earned my own ride. Which is when I decided to skedaddle and look for answers to all my questions. Who am I? Where did I come from? Why did the asphalt god save me? And who was the girl who took care of me when I was a lost child in an unfamiliar place? Which brings us back here, to this place, and to the end of my story, for now. Ladies and gentlemen,
Achei ruim essa história, precisa mais de plot twist.
Wow. Good show. Any of it true?
I tell no lies, no.
Tá?
Do you guys sleep outside?
I do. Well, I mean, last night I did. They all sleep on the bus.
I love sleeping outside, unless it's raining.
What do you do if it's raining?
I still sleep outside. I just get very wet.
You're weird.
Thank you.
Ué? Perguntar sobre a carta.
What's that you're reading?
Letter.
É, eu
Did you
sei.
read something, Pax?
Esse precisa ser investigar mais a fundo depois.
He's very friendly and personable. It's not like we can't spare a seat on the bus, but I don't want to make this call on my own.
Cá entre nós, meu bem. É do nosso próprio interesse manter o Eli por perto, se ele quiser ficar. Talvez fosse bom contar ao Theo. Mas o Theo vai gostar se for uma pergunta em vez de uma afirmação. Já tivemos conflitos demais, fazendo paradas surpresas para ele.
What do you think of our illusionist?
He's hard not to like, despite the obvious questions about his background.
And how would you feel about Eli joining the crew?
I've barely spoken to him. I'm skeptical, but I trust your instincts. If you vouch for him, that's good enough for me. And he will be an asset. I don't doubt that. He can fight. He's friendly. He's a noble. If he comes with us all the way, our benefactors would love to meet him.
Experimentos da justiça. Hoje foi uma caixinha de surpresa. Alguns algumas com consequências maiores.
Thoughts about what Eli told us? About the school, about the experiments on kids?
I'd love to believe it's not true. Just so I don't have to imagine what those kids went through. But between the bunker, Eli's testimony, and the caretaker's existence, there's not much room for doubt. And there have been rumors. The Puritans certainly believed it was true. That justice had the capability to make new anomals.
Novos?
Now we have living proof. Along with a robot who can corroborate everything. It's a lot. And it's valuable data to bring to Nova Scotia.
Cuidadora. Como ele se sente com os nossos acontecimentos com o
To learn
robô?
whatever I could about the school and what went on there. She didn't know much. But enough to support Eli's story, and she seems personable and dependable. Hopefully more so than the previous iteration. Sorry for brushing off your concerns about having a robot driver. It turns out you were right.
Ah, mas deu tudo bem no final das contas.
All right.
Okay.
Caralho, não consigo mais conversar com ele? Ó, dá pra praticar, hein? Gosto. Célula de bateria, perfeito.
Yo,
Conversar com a Sai.
What do you think of the new kid?
kid's got a big heart, and he's hella charming. I can see why your sister's starry-eyed. And his vox.
Haven't heard anything like it. I hope he decides to stick around.
Sure. The more the merrier, I guess.
Sinto que ele está meio desconfiado do Eli. Ou será que eu
What a day, huh?
tô entendendo errado,
A
meu bem?
bus napping, a Henry, wanton destruction of private property, a secret underground school, hostage taking, fisticuffs with riders, and a wild love story. Also, the caretaker? It's like they crammed a season's worth of plot into a single fucking episode.
A cuidadora, ela tem razão.
I'm
E todos os
praying
absurdos de
for
hoje, isso pode ser o maior de
tomorrow,
tudo.
but honestly, and I can't believe I'm actually saying this, I had fun.
You don't trust Eli?
It's not that. He's obviously a good kid. It's just... This began with just the four of us. Then we picked up your sister, and...
Ué, você tá com ciúme?
Don't get me wrong, Ziggy's awesome, and I'm really happy she's here. But now there's Eli, and the caretaker, and who knows what's next.
If it was just the four of us, we might not have gotten this far.
Fair point. I just wish...
Wish what?
Nah, forget it. It's fine. I'm fine. It's all fine.
Eu acho que ela tá ficando com ciúme.
Sure. The more the merrier, I guess.
The robot getting a personality reboot was an unexpected plot twist.
Do you believe a machine can have a soul? From what you told us about the echoes, I think I'm leaning towards yes.
I didn't. I don't know what to think. But it's fair to say this isn't the robot we met in Latore. And I'm open to getting to know them. Same with Eli.
I'm just worried is all. If the robot was able to hide a secret identity, then who knows what the new guy isn't telling us.
Ué,
Fine, I get it. If I can give our caretaker a chance, I should also give him a chance. Sure. The more the merrier, I guess.
Keep
De novo?
trying. Maybe someday you'll be a pro.
Funny.
ah, ela da
What's
carta.
this? You know, I don't think I ever said, girlfriend, I'm secretly attracted to authoritarian dictator President Ford. I'd sure love a collectible card featuring his handsome mug. But I kind of like this. As an ironic gift, it's spot on. As a sign of how much you know and love me, not so much.
Ué,
I'll keep it. Maybe it'll be worth a fortune on the black market someday.
dá o presente de volta, então, se não gostou, filho da
Hi,
puta.
Pax.
Puxar conversa.
Hey, how do you feel?
Oh, I don't believe I've ever been asked that question before. I think my answer is
Normal. I feel normal.
I feel normal. By that, I don't mean the same as before. I mean that I feel. And that feels normal.
Assim até parece
I don't know if I have the words to describe it.
que a robô, que a cuidadora, se lembra de tudo que aconteceu.
What do you remember from before the reboot?
I like to think of it as a rebirth. And I remember everything. Well, everything from before they shut me down and after I woke up in Latore. There's a gap in the middle. But I want to reassure you, Pax. There's no other hidden me. This is it. All of me.
Perfeito, então.
And more. I'm finally alive.
Alive. Tinha que chamar de Pinóquio. Ela claramente conhece, deve haver um bocado de histórias. E tantas perguntas sem respostas. Como foi que ela foi de uma escola subterrânea até o limite da Pacífica? Vou perguntar sobre ela.
You and Eli go way back.
I was his caretaker. But I'm not sure I should speak to him about it. It might be upsetting to be reminded of an unpleasant time in his life. Eli was always so full of life and optimism, despite the grim circumstances. It appears he hasn't changed one bit.
A instituição tem tantas perguntas sem respostas.
What did they do to the kids in that place?
The caretaker units were teachers and counselors. Our job was to care and provide for the children. We had no insight into what went on behind closed doors. I knew that the children were taken into what they called the whispering room. But for what reason, I can't tell you. That's why I went into the room myself when I returned. I wanted to see, to understand.
Ofélia. Ela disse que se lembra de tudo. Será que isso inclui da amiga do Eli?
What about Eli's O? Do you remember her?
She wasn't one of my children. There were over a dozen caretakers. I was responsible for the younger boys. I often saw her with Eli, but I know nothing about the girl. We were programmed to only care for our wards, no one else. If that sounds cruel, perhaps it was. But I believe we brought comfort to the children, even if we could do nothing else for them.
O despertar. É verdade que não sou especialista, mas nunca ouvi falar disso. Disso acontecer a um robô.
So, your rebirth, what happened to you in that room?
I came home to retrieve my memories and reboot my original program so that I could care for the children again. I did not plan to enter the Forbidden Room, but I wanted to understand. And so I walked into the Whispering Room and turned on the machines. It was perhaps an act of rebellion against those who built me. I heard the voices, the whispers, and then I blacked out. I think that's the best word for it. Some time passed, and then you found me. And then
belo tempo.
I was awake. I still hear the whispers in my head. I don't think they're going away, and I think that's okay.
La Torre.
How did you end up working for Luna?
When they decommissioned me, I lost myself. If I had to guess, my body ended up on the black market. When I woke up a few years later in Latore, I'd been wiped clean. They removed my memories and programming, but not my full backup. When I came home, I was able to retrieve everything, up until the moment of my demise.
Ué? Ah.
Those years in between are gone forever. And how I came to be in Pacifica with Luna, I'll never know.
Foda.
Anyway,
I appreciate your kindness, Pax, especially given the rocky start to our relationship. I look forward to getting to know you better. Can I help you with something?
Parece que
you
você
got
deu
the drone
consertou.
working.
His
Consertou.
name is Cat. He was a
Ué.
surveyor drone. I liberated him from those limitations, and now he can be whatever he wants.
And what does he want?
He wants to be close to me, like a cat to a human. He's fond of me. And I think I'm fond of him.
Essa porra for um gato mesmo, ele vai te matar enquanto você dorme.
Nothing special, I'm afraid. We have potatoes and vegetables from your mother's commune, but I haven't been able to restock on anything else. As part of my caretaker protocol, I have the ability to taste food and judge flavor and nutritional values, but I can't tell whether something is good or not.
Foda. Tinha que dar um jeito disso acontecer. Tem um ali atrás. Volta! Para! Caralho, isso aqui tá foda.
Working class nostalgia any day.
Volta
We
um.
used to party at Henry's service station all the time.
Oh, we know. Actually, Pax lit that place on fire before we broke into your alma mater. That was right before we got into a massive fight with your friends.
Foda.
Damn, you guys really know how to make an exit. I dig that. I get why Patsy was in a bad mood.
Oh, okay. But you don't think it had anything to do with you ghosting her?
Well, that too, of course. Hey, boss.
Então, hora de
Am I
desligar desse cara.
interrupting?
Actually, we're
Not at
talking.
all. I wanted to talk to you. You kicked ass today, Pax.
Tadinha da
I'm
Zig.
really happy I met you. Also, you,
Igualmente.
of course. Both of you. All of you.
We all kick butt out there.
I'm
But-
almost tempted to stick around just to fight alongside you guys again.
You're leaving? We're on an important mission, Eli. You should reconsider, you know?
I can't give up on O. Even though her trail's dead, she's out there somewhere and she may need my help. Although, CT may be my best and only lead to where to go next. She says she has no information about Ophelia. But maybe if we spend more time together, I don't want to sound ungrateful, but I also don't want to be a burden on you guys.
You won't be a burden.
Thank you, Ziggy.
Eles parecem se conhecer. Qual será a história? Será que ele a vê como uma babá ou uma sequestradora? Ele mencionou que estava à procura dela, mas não encontrou em detalhes. Ele o roubou?
What do you remember of your friend Ophelia?
Não,
When the school
ele
shut
mesmo.
down, O and I were separated. They sent me to a justice academy in the Heartlands to become a good little soldier boy. Maybe she was shipped to another school. They knew about her abilities. We were both careful. We never told the custodians about what we could do or use words in front of them. They thought we were both failed experiments like most of the other kids. To be honest, all I had to go on was our old school. I have no idea where to go next. At least I found the doll and CT, your caretaker unit. That's more than I had before, I guess.
Minotoqueires. Eli claramente está fugindo dos minotoqueires. Quero saber por quê. Ele deve estar escondendo algo. Eli não tem 30. Não estava vivo durante a transmissão. Como caralhos ele é um anômalo? Eles parecem se conhecer. Qual será a história? Será que ele a vê como uma babá ou uma sequestradora? Fala do minotoqueires.
Seems like you have a complicated history with the writers.
You could say that. Patsy and I were together for a few months, and I thought we were just having fun. When I got a solid lead on the location of my old school, I just left with Patsy's old bike. I thought she'd be cool with it. I understand now how that hurt her. She wanted more, and I broke her heart. I honestly wouldn't mind going back once I found O. Not to be with Patsy. I don't think we're a good match. But to be a Horn Rider again, I enjoyed it. They're good people.
Ué?
Maybe I can even stop them from assaulting innocent travelers.
Houve histórias, mas nunca conheci alguém que realmente acreditava no que chamam de Deus do asfalto.
Do you really believe all that stuff about the asphalt god?
Pax, come on, Seriously?
I do. It wasn't bullshit. The story I told earlier, Bitu Man did appear to me. He did save my life. Like I said, I tell no lies.
Okay.
So, that toy from your old room, it looks a whole lot like your conjuring of the asphalt god.
That's why I joined the Riders. My vision of the tar dude looked almost exactly like the doll O made for me. The tar dude brought me to them. Same way he brought me to you. He'll lead me to Ophelia. I'm sure of it.
Ué. Anomo.
Do you know how you got your Vox? Your word powers?
Sort of. I was so young. They put me in the whispering room for hours and hours. They did that to all of us, over and over again. And then they asked us to say stuff, to see if we were shoutmen or deviants, anomals. O was the one who realized I could make people believe anything I told them. And she told me to hide it, pretend I couldn't, to stop them from sending me away. There were kids who didn't hide it, and they just vanished.
Cuidadora.
How did it feel to meet the caretaker again?
You know, I'd completely forgotten about her until I saw her today. Remember, I was just a little kid, but CT was always nice to me. I remembered that. She was programmed to care for us. I don't blame her for anything that happened. Maybe it was a bit unsettling to suddenly see her again, but no more than being back in that place. And
Você não foi passado de
CT knows
sussurro.
something that can lead me to O.
Presente. Efígie de brinquedo.
I picked this up in Liberty.
That's cute. What is it?
Jane of the Void. Some of the women in Liberty, I mean, most of them, but not moms, because they were Catholic. Well, at least Rosa was. Not so much Annie, but... Okay, but the women, right? They'd worship... worship is the wrong word. It's more like commune with...
Whoa! Slow down, Z. You lost me. Liberty, moms, what women?
Jeez, yeah, it's a lot. You know what? I'll tell you later. So we grew up in this place called Liberty, and recently people there, all women, by the way, began praying to Jane of the Void. She's a deity who protects rural communities, kind of like your Bitterman. They built this giant effigy, and they'd leave offerings in the forest, and there were daily prayers. Anyway, this is her, Jane of the Void. Or at least an effigy of her made for children. Thank you, Pax. This is...
Falou.
Yes,
Praticamente não falou nada.
meaningful to me.
Cool. Maybe your Jane hangs out with my tar dude.
Ele ia embora.
I'm going to stretch my legs, but thanks for the chat, Eli. It was illuminating.
Acho que eu não consigo falar com a Z, né?
No, my sister means well, even if she's not great at expressing herself.
And I do hope you choose to stick around.
Thank you, man.
E que eu posso conversar
It's
com
good
ele?
to see you checking in with him.
Bola de beisebol.
Hey, Z. I got you something.
Baseball?
Does that mean something to you guys?
Yeah, Pax and I used to play when we were kids. Now I just listen to the pro games whenever I can, on the wireless.
You gotta teach me how to play. As long as Pax lets you borrow her amazing magnetic bat.
Okay, it's not really her amazing magnetic bat. It's my amazing magnetic bat. Pax is just borrowing it because I don't even think she's into baseball anymore. But thanks, Pax. I do appreciate it. Especially now I know what you did for me the day I found that bat.
Perfeito.